Friend Request from director Simon Verhoeven features Alicia Debnam Carey as Laura, an uninteresting college student with no personality, life, or social media presence besides Facebook, who befriends a lonely but friendly classmate. But when Laura ditches her new friend Marina to spend her birthday with her quote-unquote real friends, Marina's strange obsession turns from creepy messages on social media and weird internet videos into cruel, twisted acts of murder. It's day one of 31 Days of Horror 2019. I'm Cinematico Magnifico, and welcome to the Nightly Chill. This movie is basically a bad ripoff of that old episode of South Park where Kyle ruins his life by making friends with a creepy, lonely kid on Facebook. I'm not gonna lie, I turned that shit off after about 50 minutes. It's boring. Nothing happens for like 20 minutes. No one dies, no gore, no blood, no scares. It just opens with everyone bored, and they stay that way. The characters are bored. I mean, the characters are boring too, especially ADC as Laura. They're just these boring, rich, carefree, I've got no real world problems, no Facebook drama having motherfuckers. They all dress nice, they all have nice cars, mommy and daddy love and take care of them. They live in penthouse apartments, apparently. What kind of fucking college student is that? Fake-ass bullshit college students is what that is. They should all be working like at least 2 part-time jobs. At least. And stressing out over their GPA and eating ramen and cold pizza and shit. Drinking a lot of cheap beer and weed to forget their problems. Like all their boring fucking friends dying. And who the hell their age only uses Facebook? That shit wasn't even that all-consuming back when it was new, and I was still in college. That was over a decade ago. People moved on. Facebook is for old people, like me and my parents. These kids should be on Instagram and Snapchat. At least one of them should be on YouTube or Twitch or some shit. But yeah, even the characters don't care. Everyone talks about sudden suicides and horrific murders like it's just shit that happens. Thoughts and prayers. That's what that movie should have been called. And it should have been how all these kids are dying in large numbers in crazy batshit ways because some petty social media grudge. But none of the adults give a fuck. If it had even just a little bit of that, it might have actually made this movie a little bit kind of sort of creepy. But they didn't do that. Because this movie's 90 minutes of nothing happening and nobody caring. You know what really sucks? These indie horror films are notorious, popular even, because of how low budget it all is. There's usually no money for quote-unquote good filmmaking. No time, tight schedule, but they have all these great ideas and all this passion put into them. They look and sound and are acted like shit, but they're fun, they're passionate. This ain't that, but it does look and sound nice. It's real slick too. Lots of cool little effects and transitions. It's quick-paced. Not quick-paced enough, of course. Again, I turned this shit off after about 50 minutes. But it does just keep on going, regardless if it should or not. Oh, but it's boring. No story, no characters, no relationships, no scares, no gore or violence. This is a 90-minute R-rated horror indie movie. I don't expect much else but a fun time. And it could even give me that. It's like watching porn where all the sex scenes have been edited down so it's mostly just the build-up to the sex, and then they cut away before anyone takes off all their clothes. But then, randomly, you get an obscured money shot. Like, it's still technically a porno, but you're the only one who gets fucked. Now, if I had to rate this movie on some sort of scale, I'd have to give it a mildly annoyed. Like, it's not even bad enough to be mad at. There's nothing original about it. It doesn't make any real attempts to be even mildly entertaining. Things just happen and just shit pops up. I don't care, and neither does it. And I give the movie credit for not giving a fuck. Because that's a brave stance, and I can't fault it for being so upfront about how much it doesn't give a fuck that I'm bored. So, kudos, movie. But yeah, fuck you and your lazy, unscary, uneventful jump scares, cutaways, and church fair haunted house bullshit. Also, who the fuck has ever called up Facebook tech support? Like, ever. Honestly, who thought that was a real thing real people do? Bunch of bullshit.
You're listening to The Nightly Chill with Steve Arviso. We're all a little mad here.